Say what needs to be said. Well, we say what needs to be said so you can say what needs to be said. Watch Coach Prime speak on Travis Hunter and his biological son, Shedeur Sanders.
Moments ago, the offensive line came out with Shedeur and Travis. Why is it so important to highlight them in their performance?
I don't know. You asked Shedeur? I don't know. I mean, you guys buried him last week after the game. You didn't say anything tremendously positive when I think they almost went for 500 yards total offense week 1, right? Where was the praise and the love? But it was a lot of hate and disdain, and here we go again. Here we go again. Yeah, that's what they got. I mean, these are young men. They're not old as I am and waxed with gray and have wisdom and understand how to handle the foolishness. They're not like that, man. They still are filled with feelings and emotions. I mean, they get those text messages and that stuff they have online, and they get the DMs and they get all that stuff, and that don't make them feel well because you're treating them like professionals. I don't mind, but just treat everybody the same, and I'm cool.
Dennis, go ahead.
Deion, does the perceived disrespect have to do with Shedeur and Travis and the number one offense being in at the end?
No. I mean, we want to score. The game is about scoring, isn't it? I don't know protocol. You should have called me and told me when to pull off. They was trying to, as long as the other team is trying to score, we're trying to score. That's my rule.
Now, the first travesty is Coach Prime trying to justify leaving the starters in the game with a 19-point lead and under a minute left in the game. Nothing good can come from leaving the starters in the game but personal satisfaction. He doesn't know protocol. He is trying to score. Since Little League football, everyone knows to protect the starters when the game is out of reach. And secondly, how about getting the backup quarterback some reps so he can get prepared to be ready just in case his number is called to lead the team. You don't leave starters in the game and risk injury just because the coach wants to score more points. It doesn't make no sense. There is a lot of football left in college football, including bowl games. How can he possibly justify trying to keep the starters in the game, particularly the stars, and the game is out of reach?
And is that as good as Travis can be tonight as well?
No. Travis is phenomenal every week in and week out. We got a quarterback that's phenomenal too. We just got to protect him. I think the whole country knows that. So we did a great job of that today. And when you see us do that, you're going to see, 36 for 49, no turnovers. And how many yards? How many yards? Yeah, 310. Oh God, we'd have hit that big one to Jimmy. That's shoot. Yeah, we'd have hit that big one. That would have been even great. Even greater.
Boy, was this a perfect opportunity to help catapult Travis Hunter toward the top of the Heisman votes. But no, Coach Prime decided to bring up his son, Shedeur Sanders, instead. What a perfect time. What a perfect time. After a spectacular performance, all eyes are on Travis Hunter. Don't steal his shine. Coach Prime says Travis Hunter's performance is and was phenomenal. He plays like this every week. No, he doesn't have 13 catches and an interception every week. This week was damn special. Very, very special. Now, I personally thought Shedeur would be the top candidate for the Heisman Trophy race this year, but it's not looking like it. Travis Hunter will have a great opportunity to win the Heisman, especially if he keeps up at this pace. And of course, Coach Prime will eventually have something to say about the Heisman and Travis Hunter after he thinks about it. But without time to process things and raw emotions right after the game, as Coach Prime took the podium, we got to hear how he really felt. And that's Shedeur Sanders should be talked about before anyone else because Coach Prime says so. Say what needs to be said.